Yeah, I really love my shoes. Good night, every YouTube people and beak makers. I'm here to do a quick and as easy as I can do it tutorial on how syncing your tracks from your beats on the MPC 1000 to the Presonus Studio One and the free version, not something you paid a lot of money to get it. Okay, because I spent, you can see my coffee, I spent a whole night trying to fix this problem. I've seen 20 or 30 different kind of tutorial on. It wasn't with Presonus Studio One, it works with Cubase on some stuff like that, Pro Tools, blah blah, and it didn't work for me. So I'm trying to do that with an audiobox, so something very simple. You see, I have both companion to audio system just for working like that. It's not something very big, but it's have a great sound for the price. So I'm not working for Bose or Presonus, but for the price it's $100 or something like that. It's really very good for the price you pay that. Okay, but that's not the purpose. So here we are. We need an MPC, an audiobox USB from Presonus, and Studio One software. You can have it for free on the Presonus website, I guess. What I need, I've seen in every tutorial people using two MIDI cable in and out. For what we want to do, it's tracking beats. It's make that every track of my beats going to one single track in the DAW in Studio One, and every tracks have to be synced. So with using a MIDI timecode, it's not lagging or something. You don't have a latency or something. It's quite perfectly on the click. So one MIDI cable with 5 pin and two audio cable. It's for our equipment which is an audiobox USB. You can do it with 8 channel. It's for beginners like me who don't have a really fancy audio system. It's with the basic equipment, and I'm doing that with stereo. So it's mono cable, but I have two ones. Okay, normal 6.5 cable. Here we go. So in audiobox here, normally it's mic and instrument, because the audiobox got some very good, very good preamps, but we want to use them because it's both line and XLR, jack and XLR. You don't want to use them as mic and instrument, but as two line in. Okay, so be sure your jack for those one, it's not unscrewed. It can cause big problem. So when it's fixed, I'm going in mic at the left side, and the other jack is going in stereo out left. Okay, left. Okay, you get it? So right in instrument, and it goes in stereo right out. Make sure that your preamps are off at the minimum level, because if you're not doing that and you played with preamps which are working quite at the middle or maximum, it will cause a huge distortion, very huge. So everything off, so you're not using the very good preamps of the audiobox. I know it sounds stupid, but it works like that, and that's the way it is. So now MIDI. Here we want to use MIDI in the MIDI in and MIDI in, MIDI in A here. And in the audio box we're going in MIDI out. Okay? So here we go. Be sure it's in the right position. In the audiobox, this little hole, not a hole, but I don't know the name in English, because yeah, I'm French and I'm doing this in English, so it helps a lot of people, not just people in my country. So sorry for my accent. Here it's going, you can see it when you plug it in out. Okay? But on the MPC, just be careful with that. It's not in the same direction. You can put it this way. It's in the other way. It looks down. The little hole is looking down. And it's go in MIDI in channel 1. Okay, sorry if I do something a bit longer, or if I'm trying to explain some very basic stuff, but I want that newbies could understand what I'm doing, okay? So audio is in stereo out and inline in the front of my USB audio box, and MIDI out here, MIDI in here. Okay, we can launch the MPC. And we can launch my DAW Studio One 2, and you will see it's the free version. Okay, so I did not pay for that. I wanted to show that it really can works without having a very expensive system. See, I mean, I have an MPC, I have a audio box. It's very cheap and very good. I have it since 5 years, I think, and it's still working very good. And those little Bose companion, sorry, I'm just putting that here because I need it. Good. And they work perfectly. And it's very cheap. Okay, we're here. Sorry, my software is in French, but I guess it will not be very complicated to do that in English. So create new song or new project, I don't know what the name is. It's link. Empty, I want something empty. Okay, here. We go in Studio One. Here. I go in the option menu and external device. If it's not the same in English, you can see the 5-pin MIDI cable. And you go in add, and that's very important. You have to choose new instrument, not keyboard or control surface or something like that. New keyboard. Then you write the name and something, everything, okay? And then my is already checked. So I did that, aka MPC. And here, because I'm using one cable, in receiving from, you don't do anything. Sending to, envoyer à pour les Français, audiobox MIDI out. On the channel, I'm sorry if it's not focus good. I don't know if I do that by myself, if I did that by myself, or if it was already there, but it works like that. Channel 1, sending MIDI clock, use the start MIDI clock, that's very important, and timecode MIDI, everything is checked. I don't know if I need everything, but it works like that. Okay, and okay here. So, now I'm double clicking here, and I want 5 new tracks because I have 5 tracks in my MPC. Sorry, I'm using the iPhone, so it's not very simple. Sorry for the quality if it's not very good. And then I don't want instrument track. I know I just choose an instrument, a new instrument, but I want an audio track. Okay, no preset, my entries L plus R, and good. Here they are. Then I'm going to sync the MPC. I'm going here, mode, MIDI sync. So mode, MIDI sync. Here we are. In MIDI, in the sync section, you will have that. Sync in 1 slave, MIDI clock. For me, MIDI timecode is not working. I don't know why. It's just a test now, but MIDI clock working. MIDI timecode not working. Receive MMC on. Then MIDI. That's my my stuff. I don't know if it's good or not, but it works like that. Active track with a chain 1, soft through Omni A, and that is working. Okay, so sync, slave, MIDI clock, MMC on, and here 1 Omni A. Good. Back to main screen. Here, make sure loop is off. If you just want to track one time your beat, or not doing a song or something like that. Okay? And remember, I'm activating, I'm loading something. Good. Just loading my program. Here we go. Got a big one. Yep. Main screen. Remember, here I'm in this tempo. You have to sync the tempo with the tempo in your DAW, in presonus Studio One. Because if you don't do that, it will be bad. It will not work properly. So I'm typing the same tempo as my beats here. Okay? Now everything is good. I'm going to solo my first track. You see, I have track 1. Where is it? It's here. Track 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to solo it because I just want to record 1. Here, record button, solo, and I don't know why, but I have to press first the stop button before record. So here we go. Sorry, I'm going in. Good, I'm in. That's my sequence. That's what I want to record on the first track. Loop off. Here. Okay? Solo, expressing everything. Now I'm here. I'm going in stop and record. Here we go. Good. I'm stopping here. Sometimes I have to stop many times here because the syncing is doing a bit of trouble and it's launching my MPC without reason. But it's no big deal. It's not causing something bad in the DAW. It's just annoying. Good. I'm going in the second track. Okay. Armed it. Solo. I'm sure I'm in this track. And then track 2 here. Solo. Then stop button and record. Good. Stop everything. And third track. Here you go. Track 3. Then stop button and record. Good. Then track number 4. So track number 4 here. I'm not doing anything with the MPC. It's automatically launched by the software. Okay? That's my hi-hats. Okay, and now, last but not least, my snares. So, channel 5. Press stop and record. And it works very good. And what you just heard is not a delay or something. It's something I created, so it's not a bug or something like that. It sounds really like that. Okay, so now I want to hear everything. So I'm going playback here because I was in mixing. I'm turning this little button here on playback at the right side. And I hope we can hear everything. Here we go. It works. I can choose which one I want to hear. If I solo it and if I don't. And you can hear it's perfectly synced. I did nothing to help synchronization with MIDI. It's just very good. And if you want to, you have to buy the CD of Ibrahim Malouf, which is a French trumpet player, and it's an album, I don't know the name of the album, the song is called Beirut. It's insanely good, so you can try to buy that. Okay, that's it. I hope it was helpful, and if you have some comments to do, if you know a better way to do that, just write it on YouTube. But I think this way is working. So here it is. Every single track is, every track here is now in every track on the DAW. It's not just a stereo with everything mixed up. So I can do a mixing internally if I want it. But here I'm not very good at that, but I'm going to learn. I can do a mix for every single track and doing some cuts or something with a swing or something like that, or adding, or if I want to add a keyboard, I can do a new track and play the keyboard and I can see everything. So it's really helpful like that. It's very good to use computer just to do that. And the other part is your creativity with the MPC. Okay, so good night everybody. I hope I helped to not to have a horrible night as I had yesterday trying to figure this out and to fix out those problems. So thank you for that. Thank you for not paying attention to my accent or my few mistakes with language. And yeah, peace everybody, good night, and let's doing some music now.